And now, Effective Communication with Phil Zeller, CEO, Dale Carnegie, Southwest Michigan.
Well, come on already. Land this plane. Let's go, people. Let's go. We want to get to the point. We want your point. What's the difference? Why should we do this? Isn't that what you're asking last time you sat through a presentation? I shared with you last time on the show that 80+% of presentations out there are boring, are sleepy, are putting people to bed. And I share with you ways to open up your presentation and make it more successful. Hi, my name is Phil Zeller. It's an honor and privilege to be with you. This is Effective Communication. So you gave this incredible presentation. You got it all set. You planned it all out. You didn't want to put people to sleep. You didn't want to be boring. You wanted to be memorable. You wanted them to walk away with something. So just as important as opening your presentation, you got to close on a high note, folks. There's got to be a point where you're going to land this plane. So today I want to share with you something that's really going to help you out. Something that's going to help you out to really be able to land the plane and make that impact that you want to make. So check this out. Check this out. Closing. You're closing your conversation, your communication, your presentation. What is the impression you're leaving on your audience? What are they going to walk away with? What was the value? Remember, it's a presentation. It's a gift. You're giving them a present. What is the present you gave them? What are they walking away with at the end of your communication? Think about that. Because if there's not a gift, why did I come? I want the free gift. How about you, right? So make sure you leave a lasting impression. You give them the gift of value in your presentation. And you want to persuade them with logic that supports the way they feel. So as Dale Carnegie said, always appeal to the nobler emotions of your audience. And you want to inspire them with that emotion. You want to leverage that emotion. Why are they here? What do they want? How this is going to help them? Remember the value in your presentation. That's the gift that you're giving them. And when you close out a presentation, that is where the gift is truly revealed. And they walk away saying, wow, this was incredible. So 4 options for you. Yes, 4 options. Count them 1, 2, 3, 4. Write these down. Use pause. Listen to this. 4 things you can do. Option 1, to convince or impress upon a group of people to do something. You got to repeat the major benefit or use a quotation. Use something that supports what your whole presentation was about. For instance, where there's a will, there's a way. We've got this, right? So convince or impress on the audience what you want them to do. Second thing you can do, you can inform them of why this, again, is of value to them, what you talked about. Repeat your key points. Share with them the things that, the steps in the process in the plan that you want them to understand. So think about this. Engage your listeners. Start strong, end strong. And if you do that, you'll have impact. So you want to inform your audience. And then the third thing you can do is persuade them. This is really persuading them to want to do something. You've given your presentation, you put it together, you spend a lot of time working on this. You want this thing to end on a high note, and you want them to walk away with something strong. So how about this? If you leverage the wisdom you've learned here today, you will have a greater impact on your audience and better odds that they will take action on what you shared. How cool is that? You persuading people to do things, giving them that action, that benefit, and that recommendation to move forward. So that's the third option. The fourth option is to inspire somebody to want to make a change, to do something differently, to go forth and be strong, right? So you can throw it on a challenge, as Dale Carnegie would say, Principle 21, or you can appeal to the nobler motives of your audience, Principle 19. So let's take a look at Principle 21. Throw it on a challenge. You can say to your audience, you've got this. You've got this. Make your closings memorable, always, and have that impact, right? So things that we can do to get people to believe in themselves. So you got 4 different options when you're giving a presentation. So think about this. You got to land the plane on a strong note. You know, nothing's worse than trailing off. You gave this great presentation, all this great data, all this information that you worked hard to put it together. Make sure it has impact at the end, because nothing loses your audience more than a closing that just kind of dribbles off and fades off at the end and kind of, what was I in this for again? So make sure that we leave a positive, lasting impression. We persuade with logic, and we inspire with the emotion. 4 things you can do in your closing again. Option 1, convince or impress. Repeat the major benefit. Use a quotation. Option 2, inform your audience of what they learned, key points from your presentation, repeat the steps, the process of the plan. Option 3, persuade them to take action, and they'll receive a benefit with a final recommendation for your audience. And lastly, inspire. Option number 4, throw it on a challenge, appeal to the noble emotions of your audience. And if you do these things, you're going to land the plane, baby. How cool is that? And people are going to walk away and say, wow, that presentation was incredible. I learned so much. Let me tell you about it. And that's exactly what you want, my friends. Now go make it happen.